Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of our engine install, or engine rebuild I should say. So part 2 I'm going to just install the rock arm assembly and torque them down on both sides. Right, in part 1 you already saw me put the install the exhaust manifolds and torque those down, and then I put the heads on and torque them down. So this segment we're just going to do the rock arm assembly and the intake plenum. Alright, so with that being said, we'll get started. Let me grab my gears here. Alright, so I know which one was left and which one was right because I kept it out on my table as such. So the way they want you to do this is they say to rotate the camshaft gears into the positions shown in 1, 8, and 9. With the camshaft gears in these positions, lobes are in a neutral position, no load to the valve. This will allow the rocker arm shaft assembly to be tightened into position with little or no valve spring load on it. Alright, so essentially got this got the timing cover on, and what they'd like you to do is obviously pick this to top dead center. So what it is, I just slid the timing cover on, and essentially that dot is got to line up with this notch here, so you can see that. So what I also didn't realize, and this is just me, there were seals on the back of this cover that were completely, just crusted over and whatnot. So I just placed an order for the seals. So all I did is took the seals off. I just put this cover on just so I could do this, have this in this position right here. Okay, and that would be the no load for your. That would be the no load on this, on your rocker arm assembly. Okay. So now, with that being said, I'll put you guys back over here, and we'll get started with torquing everything down. So that timing is there. I'm going to zip these bolts down really quickly. So go back to the installation. Okay, so you're going to install the rock arm shaft assembly and shaft assembly, making sure that the identification marks face towards the front of the engine on the left side. So identification marks are facing me on the left side, and then on the right side the identification marks are going to be facing back of the motor. And you're tightening it to 31 newton meters or 275 inch-pounds. So I'm gonna zip them down in the way they're supposed to be torqued, and then I'll torque it. So we're gonna start with the front here. Okay. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3 here. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you have 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8 is in the front here. 7, 8, and then 9, 10 in the back. Alright, so I've got my torque wrench now. Okay, and we're going to torque it. We're going to set the torque wrench for 31 newton meters. Okay, that's zeroed out, and we'll torque it down. So 1, 2, 3, that's where we're going to start first. timing is still on. .31 newton meters, right? Clear it. Number 2. And just take your time. Alright? Okay, clear. Number 3. Obviously, as you tighten this down, there are more. All the bolts are still sort of loose. So you just bring it all down. With your hand. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3. Now we're moving on to, I'm sorry, we did 1, 2, 3. Now we're moving on to 4, 5, 6. Four, clear. 5, clear. 6, clear. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is in the front here. Seven, clear. 8, and then 9, 10 in the back over here. Nine, 10. All right. Rocker arm assembly is on and tight, and so you can see we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, we'll move this over this way so this is out of the way. Okay, take you guys over here. You can see the timing cover, and I got my other timing gear, and I'm going to put it on. There's a keyway, by the way, for these gears, so there's a keyway so it slides on, and obviously I had it on backwards. Excuse me. Only reason I knew that is because it's got this little, it's got the ring for the cam sensor here. Okay, now this one also has a notch somewhere. Here it is. It's ever so slight. You gotta really look at it. Right there. You see that? right there. That's the notch, and then you're lining up with this notch. So that now means that this cam is an unloaded, what do you call it? Unloaded. I guess unloaded. Yeah. Neutral position. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Neutral position. Okay. And also, by doing this, the cam is it's timed. So everything is timed. So once it all buttons down, it's going to hold the camshafts in place. I'll be able to remove the cam gears, and I'll remove this front timing cover. And we're going to see if we can install the intake plenum also. Hopefully I don't need the cover on that, but let me move this out of the way. Got this out of the way. Alright, let me grab the other one. Okay. Timing is still on. I have to double check that. Okay. And you're probably wondering how I knew which side was which side. I remember when I removed it, and you can obviously even go back to my videos, one side of the engine was clean, and the other side was had that golden color to it. The gold, from it being. So one side was clean, one side was dirty. I guess is the best way I could say it. So that's how I remember which side was which. And we will grab our 10. Now let me zip these bolts down. Okay. And we'll do it the same way. So this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So we'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't like the way that sounded, so let's see what's going on. Usually should go in smooth, so I'm gonna go by hand on this one here, just to be on the safe side. Usually when a bolt kind of fights me like that, I just want to be safer than sorry. and not cross thread anything or not damage anything. But she seems to be going in pretty smooth. It's not tightening up, it's not binding up. Okay. Alright. We're okay there. Oh. So now, time to torque it down. Torque wrench is still set up for 31 Newton meters. Let's get started. We'll start number 1 here. Okay, number 2. Timing is still good. Okay. I'll just help all these bolts come down a little bit more. Okay, good there, good there. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Alright, so with that being done, I can move all these electrical connectors this side. Alright, so rocker arms are on, that's torqued down. Now we can take a look at the intake plenum, which we have here. I'm going to grab the gaskets for it. Oh boy. See if we can put a little more torque into it. Alright, EGR valve is on. This out of the way, that out of the way. Grab my phone that fell down. Okay. So the way this goes on is obviously like this. The gasket has a, and I'm going to show you in a minute. So put this down. The gasket has this little ring already built into it that sits right here and here. So we put it in. Voila. Done deal. So obviously the plenum sits like this. Oh, gotta be careful. We're falling in. Alright, our gaskets are looking good on both sides. Okay. Now the other thing I will do, because that's where I'm at, is put this puppy back in. I'm just gonna hence having the rubber mallet, it's kind of nice. And you have to do this because the holes that hold this down, the fuel rail down, are part of the intake plenum here. So you need to put this on, then you have to put this on because there's bolts that go in with it there. These two gotta go here. Alright. Bolts in. I gotta measure the bolts out because 2 bolts are longer than the rest, and these two are the long ones. And I know they had to be longer because you got a little more reach here in depth on this. These are shorter reaches here. So hence you want to be organized. Okay, so we got these all started. It looks like 13s. I'm right, they are 13s. Okay, so we're gonna torque this down. First, I'm gonna zip it on using my little using my gun, and it is 13s. So following the pattern, number 1 is here. Number 2 is back here. Number 3 is here. Number 4 is here. 4. 5 is here. 6 is a back one that you guys can't see. 7 and 8. 7, 8. And this doesn't interfere with the valve cover the timing cover going back on, because I just slid it off with it completely off. And the torque for this lower intake manifold is 28 Newton meters or 250 inch-pounds. So we'll set this for 28 Newton meters. Okay, and we'll start again. So number 1 is here. This is number 1. Okay. Number 2 is here. Number 3 is next to it here. Number 4 is here. Number 5 is here. That was quick. Number 6 is the back one that you guys can't see, but it's the only one there. Number 7 is this front one here. And number 8 is all the way in the front. Alright, so you got the rocker arms, you got the intake, the lower intake manifold there, and that is the end of part 2. Alright, stay tuned for part 3, where we'll mount the front timing cover and route the belt and get all that going. Alright, so I'll be waiting on those seals and whatnot, but please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, and stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching, guys.